Prime time talk. We the champs in the zone, east coast to west. Every throne known is shown. The boxing unbiased, truth in every puff piece. Power pound kings, the talks never see. Check the stats, fight stack, gloves flying fast. KOs rewinding, every punch lands last. Jabs like poetry, hooks like history. Uncover the mystery, every fight a victory. Check the stats, fight stack, gloves flying fast. KOs rewinding, every punch lands last. Jabs like poetry, hooks like history. Uncover the mystery, every fight a victory. Prime time, prime grind, every rhyme so refined. True to the sport, no bias, we shine. Fist up in the ring, our voices do sing. From 9 to 90 at night, we the boxing kings.
Man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, if you missed a good fight last night, then I'm sorry to say, then you missed history. You missed one of the best female boxers of all time do something that only one other male boxer has ever done in 100 years, and that is a middleweight champion moving up to fight heavyweight to beat a heavyweight champion and become a champion. It's only been one other person to do that, y'all. And guess who that was? That was my man Roy Jones Jr. when he went up against Ruiz back in 2003. Yeah. You might not know, but if you need to, just check the stats, check the rematch, check everything. But anyway, moving on to Claressa Shields, the most decorated female and more than most male. She don't want an ESPY. She don't want 2 gold medals. She's a 15-time world champion. She a 2-time undisputed champion. And now heavyweight champion, and she's going on to possibly being a 3-time undisputed champion. So no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this fight, y'all, against Claressa Shields versus Joanisse. It didn't even last that long for me to talk about it, but I could just go over all the accolades if you wanted me to do that, but anyway, let's jump on into the fight. First round, woo, boy, Claressa Shields and Joanisse, they actually started out faster than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot of fill out, but it really won't. They went in banging like it was really like the 3rd round. That's how it kind of looked in the 1st round. And, hey, it was competitive. Joanisse, she showed a little bit of a game plan that was kind of working. She was staying out of the reach of Claressa Shields, even though Claressa Shields had more combos and combination and connections in the 1st round. Joanisse showed her footwork, she showed her ring savvy, and she showed her hand speed. Also, she showed a little glimpse of what could have been when she threw a few shots and then tied up with Claressa Shields. It was kind of letting me know, like, okay, she might got a game plan. Their team might got a game plan. Throw a little shots, get close in, tie her up. Wear those arms out first, and then take this in the deep waters into the later rounds, because Claressa moving up in heavyweight, she's never really went 10 rounds in the heavyweight. So those were some of the things that Joanisse could have exploited if she had the ring savvy to do so. But let's move right along into the 2nd round. 2nd round, boy, Joanisse actually picked up the pace a little bit in that 2nd round, and I like that. It looked good the way she was moving and picking her shots, moving around the ring, using the ring, but those connections and those punches from Claressa Shields, oh man, it really put a stinger on her. She was rocking her, hitting her from different angles, and boy, while the commentary was talking, hey, Claressa Shields, she was walking and stalking. And boy, she hit that girl, bing, bing, bang, laid her in chalking. Yeah, knocked her down 2nd round. I mean, it wasn't even a good minute into the 2nd round and knocked her down. Bing, bing, bong, bong. I think Claressa said she threw 10 punches and landed 3 and knocked her down with that, and that is where it started tumbling down. And that's when Claressa Shields, she smelled blood in the water. T-Rex got up on her, hit her with some more combinations, dropped her again, with just a few shots, bye out. And then the last, her team got on the ring apron. They were about ready to stop the fight after that 2nd knockdown. 3rd knockdown, bam, hit her with one hand, dropped her. And the referee called the fight, y'all. 2 rounds. But look, I gotta talk about how The Detroit crowd showed out. It was a packed house in Detroit, Michigan. Do you hear me? Flint showed out. I gotta give love, respect, and admiration to Claressa Shields and her fan base. They showed out. ESPN, none of the other sports channels really talked about Claressa like they should. They ain't give her no big ups. But you know what Claressa did after the fight? She gave all the women in boxing big ups. She said she loved Amanda Serrano. She loved Katie Taylor. You know, she loved all those fighters. She named them all. She was naming all the fighters. She said she ain't got a jealous bone in her body. She got love for the sport. But like she, talked about throughout the week, she was like, hey, she is the GOAT because of what she did. Her accolades speak for itself. And no other woman in boxing has the accolades or has the right to use that name. Now, if they want to come up with their own thing, like she said, hey, you got your, power to you. Get your own thing. Make your own name up. Make your own bag. And she talking about Jake Paul using the GOAT, trying to call Amanda Serrano the GOAT. But it ain't so easy. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Serrano ain't got 2 gold medals. Amanda Serrano ain't been 2-time undisputed. Amanda Serrano ain't no 15-time champion. You see where I'm going with this? No one has the accolades that Claressa Shields has. Then I went to the PFL. She's doing more than most men have done. She has a better resume than most men boxers. Think about that for a second. Just take a second, pause for a second, and ask yourself, what male fighter has 2 gold medals, 15-time champion? Huh? 2-time undisputed. Who? 14-time champion, 14-time champion. Or is she a 15-time champion? I got to check, man. Look, Claressa be stacking up so much, so fast. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling that she's doing what she's doing. But I'm going to tell you, for real, I've been a supporter of Claressa Shields, a fan of Claressa Shields since day one, since her inception into the sport of boxing from the Olympics. Watched her a little bit in the last part of the Olympics when she got that second gold medal, and it's just been on from there. Everybody has taken her on, gave her a shot at their belts. Why? People wonder, why she get all these shots and she only got 14 fights? Well, because, people thought that she was going to be an easy win. She got a gold medal, 2 gold medals. Oh, I want to fight her. Champions wanted to fight her so that they could test themselves and hopefully get a good name on their resume. But it backfired. And it backfired 14 times. 14 times champions have put her in the ring with them, and they have all lost. They have all lost their belts to her because Claressa Shields is the truth. She is the real deal. No one fights like she do. No one talks like she do. No one walks like she do. The reason why she got that blue in her hair, that's for Flint, Michigan. She been rocking that blue for how long? She said that she won't take it out until they fix the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. That's the type person she is. But will ESPN talk about that? No. You know what I mean? And we know why. We got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? She black. She beautiful. And, she's darker skin. So, we know how it go. To darker skin always get the last end. Look at Terrence Crawford. Look at Mayweather. Look at how many other fighters with a darker complexion, they ain't had the complexion for protection. They didn't. So they got to fight, scrap, and be real, be honest, can't cheat, can't do anything wrong, or they'll get knocked out the ballot for anything and everything. So I gotta keep doing what I do. I gotta keep giving Claressa Shields her props. I gotta keep giving her respect on her name that she has earned and deserved. And if you hate on her or whatever, then that's just you. You just hate because, hey, it's cool to hate. It's good to hate because you really hate yourself. You hate your life. So therefore, you ain't gonna show nobody no love that did anything better than you or doing anything great that could inspire you to be great. You don't want to be great. You just want to hate. So that's cool. You keep right on hating, doing what you're doing. You holler at me in 5 years from now and let me know how hate has done you. Let me know how much money you have made off of hate. You know, now, hey, it is a few people, you know, Skip Bayless is a few people, Stephen A. Jackson, Stephen A. Smith, that make money off of hate, you know, but we see what they get, you know, they get more hate. So I'm just giving y'all a little tidbit, you know, just letting you know, hey, if you want to be like a pro, if you want to be somebody that everybody respect and love, then why don't you give some love and respect? Why don't you put some respect on Claressa's name? Why don't you give her the shout out and the respect and the admiration you give for the Katie Taylor, the Manuel Serrano, all the ones that's up under her that don't have the resume that she has. And that's just real truth, unadulterated truth. Now, do I not like Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor? Heck no, I love those females. I love what they bring to the sport. I love all of the boxers. Let's get this clear and let's get this right. I don't know if y'all have missed me or missed what I've been saying or missed what my channel is about, but I am the most unbiased channel on YouTube. Do you understand me? Check my research, check out the receipts, look at all my shows. It's only one person, you know, a couple maybe, you know, but them the cheaters, you know what I'm saying? People that cheat, man, look, I ain't got no respect for that, man. I just can't. Now, I ain't talking about Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Because I think somebody did that to him, for real, for real. He don't seem like the type to cheat. I think somebody tainted his joint because of what he was doing and how he was doing it. But I do think it was somebody in his camp that did that. I don't think it was no outside thing that, you know, he was saying Devin Haney and all them dead. And look, Devin Haney and them ain't got no power to do that. For real. You know what I'm saying? They might have some respect. They might have some allies. But they ain't got nobody that's going to put their life on the line for no black guy to beat out somebody like Ryan Garcia, the opposite of complexion, for protection. So, nah. That ain't gonna happen, not on this earth that I've ever seen. You know, if it does happen, then somebody need to let me know, because I want to celebrate that. Because that's the first time somebody black has ever cheated and beat somebody of that complexion color. And I just, you know, me personally, you know, I know racism is, you know, a hidden thing, or a thing that we don't supposed to talk about, yada, yada, yada. But I have to cover it here because I am the most unbiased. So what I'm saying is that the only people that I truly go up against and challenge is the known cheaters, the known people that, you know, that are banned from the sport, banned from the U.S., banned from boxing, things of that nature. But everybody else that get in that ring, that put their life on the line, you know, whether it's an underdog, whether it's a champion, whether it's a former champion, whether it's somebody that was undefeated and got one loss on their record, I still show them love and respect. You know why? Because anybody that step in that ring to do what they do is a warrior, is brave, a brave heart. I don't care if they know they ain't got a chance, a snowball chance in a hailstorm to win, but they still step in that ring and compete at the highest level of their ability. And you got to respect that. You got to respect the boxer that does that, male or female. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And I ain't talking about Jackie Chan. I ain't talking about no Chris Tucker. I'm talking about boxing, y'all. I'm talking about boxing. I ain't talking about practice like Allen Iverson said. I'm talking about boxing, Craig. Top of the world. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and copy this merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love, them. Until next time.